Hi, Travis Wentriro here from Laing+Simmons Corporate. I'm here today with Jeff Gray, the COO of the Dexar Group. Laing+Simmons is powered by the Dexar Group and very proud to be part of the organisation. So Jeff, if I could just ask the first question, I guess, and one of the buzzwords that we're hearing out there at the moment is real tech and how artificial intelligence is going to play a part in the industry moving forward. Why now and why is this so important?
You've got a massive change in consumer expectation, higher than it ever has been before. Expectations have been set by companies outside real estate. You've got technology that is exponentially growing in capability as well as cost plummeting, and you've got an industry that is lagging well behind every other industry. So what's going to happen in real estate is already happening in every other industry around the world.
So Jeff, if you could also further on to what we've been speaking about, just give me a bit more of an idea around how this real tech and all this sort of stuff will implement's not probably the word, but affect, say, a business owner as one, potentially a sales agent or a property manager. They all hold different roles within a business and all want different outcomes. Can you just give us a bit more of an idea on how each of them will be affected by this?
Look, for principals, what we're talking about is massive amounts of automation that's going to not only improve the customer experience but drive costs out of the business, or alternatively give them the capacity to reallocate resources to scale infinitely. For an agent, what you're talking about is their role changing to certain parts of real estate transactions.
Yes.
But large parts of it will be handled by artificial intelligence that provide 24/7 customer experiences.
Another big question I wanted to ask is, obviously, what does this mean for people either in other, for a better word, franchise brands or some of the bigger brands out there, and what does it mean for people that are, respectfully running good little independent businesses? As the market changes, as it gets dearer to do business, harder to do business?
Yeah, I think if you're independent business, you've got a good operation, the reality is you need to invest in data scientists, data engineers, software developers. You need to be able to stitch all that together.
Yep.
Do you have those skills? Can you afford those skills? Can you even buy those skills? Or alternatively, you align and partner yourself with someone that can do that for you.
Yes.
If you're part of one of the major brands and they do not have those sorts of resources on board right now,
yes,
and are building this stuff right now, it's already too late.
Can you share with us, if you're willing to share with us any real life examples where we are, as a group, the Dexar Group, are actually have actually put something out there into the marketplace that actually showcases what you're working on and what you've invested in?
We launched on the 10th of August a proof of concept using artificial intelligence to serve customers, consumers on a development here in Canberra.
Yes.
It generated its first sales lead within 2 hours. We've sold 3 properties through artificial intelligence.
Impressive.
And that's just a proof of concept. 45% of the conversations that the AI is happening between 9 p.m. and 6 a.m. in the morning. So we're now serving customers 24/7 in real time. We also have made a massive investment in a data lake and data infrastructure, which is critical for all of this, combined with CRM technologies and a host of other technologies to create seamless customer experiences. Ultimately, what we're talking about is a platform that not only connects consumers, but properties themselves as properties become smarter, and how do we transform the very nature of real estate services.
So Jeff, if you could just, give a few little hints and tips out there to people that potentially are watching this video or reading about what's happening out there that aren't either in a position to do this or been thinking about this, what would your advice be?
As simple as it sounds, data is key to all of this, and data is the new oil and what's going to power businesses in the future. Really practical things can be around cleaning up your contact database,
yes,
and starting to educate your teams around the value of data and how important it's going to become over the next 12-24 months. My second piece of advice is to reach out to people in the industry that are leading in this space and find out what you can.